Hello Novi, and welcome to this episode of Engage. We're here at Power Park today, and I'm joined by our management assistant, Chris Jackett. Welcome, Chris. Chris, how long have you been with Novi now?
About 2.5 years, Jeff.
2.5 years, and one of your main job responsibilities, I know, is writing grants. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the grants you've written over the last 2.5 years?
Yeah, we've done a variety of grants. Some of the big ones are through the Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund. They're land acquisition grants. They've allowed us to acquire a couple parks around the city. Novi Northwest Park, about 10 acres up in the northwest corner of the city in 2015, and then more recently in 2017 our ITC Trailhead Park, and coming soon the ITC Trailhead expansion.
Great, so I know you've done a lot of work on those. It's really appreciated by not only our department but by the community. About how many acres is that over the last couple of years?
Probably getting close to 40 acres there.
Oh, that's awesome. And then when we write grants, we're not just talking about trying to acquire parkland, we also talk about some programs and services that we enhance. What are some of those grants that you've worked with other members of our team on?
Absolutely, we have a variety of grants that have helped enhance programs, helped fund programs. Some of those are specifically through cultural arts. A lot of our Sizzling Summer Series events on our Wednesdays, a lot of those are grant funded. We've also had enhancements for fields and some soccer grants through the Michigan State Youth Soccer Association for goals and nets. And then we have some enhancements also over at Villa Bar Art Park as far as pathways.
And those were through the Michigan Council for Arts and Cultural Affairs, I believe, right?
For the Villa Bar one it was.
Villa Bar, and then also some artwork in First Park.
Yes, and we had some sculptures over at First Park that we used grant funding for a few years ago as well.
And I think you had a total for us. It was, what, over $1 million we've received?
Yeah, over the past few years we had about $1.23 million in grant funding, so it's helped us to do a lot of different things around the city as far as enhancing the parks and our programs.
That's great. So it's always great. It's always appreciated by our community when we can leverage outside funds, supplement those with our local dollars, and over $1 million in grant funding is outstanding. So, you know, we appreciate the work you and our other team members have done to bring those grants in. So if you're ever around our city, you may see some of the plaques at Northwest Park site that Chris mentioned. We have a plaque here at Power Park behind us. That was a Land and Water Conservation Fund grant. You'll see plaques at Brook Farm Park, Pavilion Shore, Village Wood Lake. They're all over the city. So if you see that Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund, know that that was some work done by the city staff to get some grant funding in to enhance our parks and services. So on behalf of our entire staff, we wish you a great rest of the summer. And if you need more information on any of our facilities or services, please visit cityofnovi.org.